This video is brought to you by Gladiator Concealment and S4 Tactical Gear. Links are in the description box below. What's up, guys? It's Michael and Kyle with AKM Tactical. Appreciate y'all watching. Today we want to take a few minutes and talk to you guys about NAF Solutions Custom Stippling.
Yeah, so NAF Solutions, some of you guys may know it, especially if you follow Practically Tactical on YouTube.
He used to sponsor them. He doesn't sponsor them anymore.
He doesn't?
I don't know what happened there, but he used to be a sponsor.
He definitely still offers a discount code, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Maybe not. Okay, well, at one time he did. He offered a discount code, but that's neither here nor there. But he's a pretty popular, custom stippler. He does a few different patterns. He kind of has his own brand of things. Mine. That's his logo there. You may not be able to see it. We'll do some close-ups. But anyways, that's how I knew about him. I follow him on Instagram. He's based out of Florida, and every once in a while he'll do a flash sale where he's like $100, any frame Glock, send it to me, and we'll do whatever pattern he's offering. Then he'll undercut the trigger guard, and then he'll put the stippling up here and the contact points, and remove the finger grooves as well. So he did one of those. I jumped on it because I needed this one done. If you guys follow me, you'll know that I was running some Talon grip tape on that in the meantime before I got it stippled. Michael has stippled our other guns, which is great. It's super comfortable. It does the job, but it takes Michael a lot of time to do that, and I didn't want to ask him to do it.
Well, and honestly, I will definitely jump up there and say I can't do what these guys do.
Well, of course not. And look, Michael's is fantastic, but these guys do it professionally.
Yeah.
So anyways, I jumped on that. It's been about 2 months ago. I sent him my Glock in. Well, the way that it worked is I responded to his flash sale. He sent me an email with a special form that I filled out, and there was no change. You couldn't be like, oh, I want to add an undercut. Right. It was like, this is it. This is the sale. This is what you get. But it was a heck of a price, guys. And the only thing I would add to this, anyways, would be another undercut. So, but I was like, hey, I got a 17 that needs some work. I'll send it off. We'll see what this is about. I PayPal'd him $100. I shipped my stuff to him. So in order to do that, you guys know that the lower is the firearm. So you can't take it to the post office. Do not take it to the post office because you will go to jail. So I took it to a pack and mail store, which basically offers UPS is who I sent it through. What I did is I gave him my lower. I said, hey, this is an incomplete firearm. I need to ship it to such and such. He provides you with all of his stuff, and I shipped it to him. It wasn't cheap to ship. I think it cost me like 20-something bucks.
Yeah.
But anyways, I shipped it to him. That was about, let's say, 6 weeks ago, and I just got it back yesterday.
Yep.
And guys, the feeling on this is superb. First of all, he took out the finger grooves, which I prefer over the finger grooves. That's not a make or break for me, but it's just more comfortable.
Yeah, for me on a 17, I never grab a 17 and go, God, them finger grooves are just not even lined up right. On a 19, yes, they don't feel right to me on a 19.
Which Mike's paws are beefier than
I got a pretty good size hand.
Yeah.
But I will say, after grabbing that one, I want to take them off of my 17.
Yeah. So this is the micro waffle. This is the pattern he offered, and actually a few days ago he did another flash sale where I think he offered I don't know if it was the Chaos or which one he offered.
But I really like the Chaos.
The Chaos is clean, dude, and he does some P10C work.
Yeah.
Who? Yeah, we pulled it up on his Instagram. Mike was like, "That's hot fire." But anyways, I prefer the micro waffle. I just like the standard stippled look. But yeah, guys, I haven't even shot this yet. I literally got it in yesterday. This is we're filming in the morning, so I haven't even got a chance to shoot it yet. But just grabbing the gun, removing that finger groove allows me to get way up in the back strap. I love the contact points because I love to rest my finger there. On my 19, I've just about rubbed that almost smooth, just because that's where, a lot of times where I'll grab the gun, that's where I'm going to put my fingers. But, do you need to stipple your gun? No, you don't have to. But we like to do it. It adds just a better texture, undercutting that trigger. And dude, talk about smooth. Feel how freaking silky smooth that undercut is.
It's super smooth, and
it's polished.
The cool thing is that you can't tell. It looks like it's from the factory. You can't tell it was ever anything done to it. As far as like, a lot of times you'll see undercuts and they're not done right, and you can look at them and you can tell, like mine, you can tell they were undercut by some Dremel tool, These are polished. His is polished enough that it just looks like it came that way.
Yeah, and a lot of time, one telltale sign that you'll see that somebody did it themselves is like they won't leave hardly any material there.
Yeah.
And that's not the case, man. You just, it's perfect, as far as that goes. But anyways, do you have to stipple your gun? No, you don't. But on a Gen 3 standard, this isn't an RTF Glock's not an RTF 2. It was just a standard Gen 3 Glock. Would we recommend it? Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, stipple it and then undercut the trigger guard at least once, if not twice.
Yeah.
But it's nice. For $100, I couldn't beat that. His price points, a 17 costs more than a 19 or a 26. A Glock 43 is probably the cheapest, or a Glock 26. And then it kind of goes from there. You have price add-ons for stuff that you add. You can do accelerator cuts. He does the accelerator cuts?
He does something like that.
Yeah, he does his own accelerator cut.
It's like a ledge kind of thing.
Do you have to have that?
No.
Is it cool looking?
It's cool. And people that have them say that they help with you putting downward pressure on the front of the gun. Yeah.
He offers a double undercut trigger guard, grip reduction.
Yep. He does a lot of things. He offers a lot of stuff.
Removes the finger grooves. Which, guys, for me, for $100, like for him to remove the finger grooves and the undercut, man, that was freaking awesome.
It's a lot of work for that money.
So, I jumped on that. His lines are perfect.
And that was something I was going to touch on. His line work, that's the difference between somebody that does a good job and somebody that does an okay job. Is in the line work. The filling in, anybody can do that. The line work is key, and his line work is perfect. I'm sitting here looking at it, and I don't see a single place that his line work is not 100%. And it doesn't have some super recessed borders, but it has a border to it.
Well, that's because his lines are good.
And his lines are so good that it has a border to it. And that's
which he doesn't do a recessed border. That's somebody else's thing, and he doesn't.
Yeah. But it's fantastic. He did a fantastic job with it. It's super sticky, but it's not so sticky that it like hurts. I've grabbed some and it's like almost uncomfortable to hold them. His is not. It's very sticky and he did an awesome job with it, especially for the money. Mm-hmm. Awesome job with it. Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I will say is that it took a little longer than the lead time suggested, and I was good. I didn't bug him after about it'd been 7 weeks or so since I had sent him I was like, hey, just wanted to check on the status. and he said, I'll check it for you. And this was less than a week ago, and he got it to me. So I can't complain about that. But yeah, if you guys are interested in stippling, this is one way to go. A lot of it just depends on what features you want.
Yep.
Who's the other guy that did your
Battle Ready Arms?
Yeah. That dude is getting better and better. I keep up with him on Instagram. I watch his the stuff that he puts out. That's another option for y'all.
Yeah, I've been super pleased with my with what he did with my Canic. I'm gonna actually send this gun back to him eventually and have him redo it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, guys, there's a lot of guys out there that are stippling guns, but you really need to pay attention to the guys that are doing it. Pay attention to what they're doing, and buy from somebody that's reputable.
The cleanest, the best looking stippling that I've ever seen is a guy called Rocket City Stippling. But God, dog, his prices are high.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does the board. I mean, it's just, it's Gucci gun stuff.
Yeah, and honestly, the thing is about paying all this money for stippling is they're great, they look good, but if you actually use your gun, all that's going to go away.
Yeah,
the more you run it, the more you're going to rub all this stuff off. And
it'll have to be redone eventually. But the thing is, like, a lot of guys go through guns so fast and they don't shoot them. They end up buying more stuff. And look at the recess, the contact points on mine.
Yeah.
Mine
are that way too.
Under here is just kind of getting smoother on the back strap. All right, so is that a big deal that you have to have your gun redone, or no, it's not. But just know it's cosmetic. It is cosmetic functional, but it's mainly cosmetic.
And the thing is, like, these are, like, this one is pretty wore down, but it still has a ton of grip. Mm-hmm. The only reason I want to get it redone is because I want it to look better. And it doesn't matter. But if I've got the extra money, what is it? That's my money. Okay, well, I'll do what I want to do. But as far as function, the function's still there. So you get these things done for function, but they look good too. And that one, he can run that one forever. And even if it wears it down, it's going to keep doing what it's supposed to do. But that dude did a fantastic job with it. Yeah,
and guys, if you've never stippled a gun, then you get one back, and you think, oh man, that's a little rougher than I. Just you can take some really fine sandpaper, fine grit sandpaper, and go over it just a little bit.
Just light.
Or what we would say, shoot the thing. Shoot the thing, and it will smoothen out for you, and it will be a little more comfortable.
And your hand will toughen up. That way, when you shake another man's hand, that man will realize he's shaking a man's hand.
So I got soft hands.
Just kidding, guys.
Yeah.
But seriously, for what he paid for that,
can't beat that.
You can't beat it. You can't beat it.
And if you want, we'll show you some close-ups, but if you want to see some still shots, of course, it'll be on my Instagram. I haven't even posted this to Instagram as the time we're filming this. But he featured it on his page as well. So NAF Solutions on Instagram.
Yep. Go check his page out because he's got some really cool stuff on there.
Yeah, God, and the P10C work.
Yeah.
Ryan needs to send his off.
Pretty awesome.
Sure. So
you got anything else on it, man?
Nope.
Guys, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. We appreciate y'all watching. If you have any questions or comments, if you have a gun done by NAF Solutions, put them in the comment section below or jump over to the Facebook page. We always get into a more in-depth conversation there. We will leave links to NAF Solutions, our sponsors and affiliates, and akmtactical.com in the description box below. We appreciate y'all watching. Y'all be safe.